Hello everyone, Mary the Psychic Shaman here, and it is Tuesday, so that makes it Intuition Tuesday. And I was just burning a little bit of sweetgrass, help bring in our beautiful ancestors to assist us, do a little clearing. This is really a beautiful way of doing, it's not really a clearing, it's not like sage and frankincense, but it really does bring a beautiful spirit of helping to bring all our allies in, especially ancestors. So it is a beautiful smell too. See if you can smell it. Sometimes that actually comes across, which is quite amazing, isn't it? So today, because it has been such a big thing, well, I put the post in regards to our clairaudience, you know, how that is happening lately, that a lot of people are hearing the sounds, you know, the psychic sounds that so many people talk about, the ringing, the bells. Some people hear angelic music. I hear ringing. A lot of people hear ringing. But the one thing you got to know is with age, ringing in the ears happens. So know the difference between whether you just have, oh, what is it called? Can't remember what it's called. I know my husband has it. Tinnitus. You know, make sure that it's not just tinnitus or, you know, a medical reason for ringing in the ears. But also recognize that what it's doing is it's really making you, getting your attention, right? And the reason why so many people, so many of us have been hearing this more so, or the people who haven't heard this before in the past are now hearing it, is because we're slowing down right now, right? We're forced to slow down. Things are quieter. There's less manufacturers operating. Of course, in my opinion, too many still, but there's less pollution going into the air. There's less people out and about. Overall, the sound, the ambient sound and everything is down. It's quieter. That allows your brain to relax a little. It also allows you to pick up on sounds that you normally would disregard. You know, as like electrical sounds, a lot like, you know, the sound when your refrigerator comes on and or you hear the water in your refrigerator starting to fill your ice. You know, we really just disregard those sounds. But the more you do that, and, you know, everyday life when there's so much noise going around, you also a lot of times tune out those messages, those sounds that are coming from spirit. So this is a perfect opportunity and why so many people are hearing the bells and the ringing and the angelic music. It's really like a moment of, holy crap, this is real. You know, it's a point of view to be able to look into it and say, wow, I am hearing things, you know, and it's just a time of quiet and, you know, introspection and outerspection. Is that even a word? You know, to really, you know, go deep within, but also look outside yourself at the whole, you know, the universe as a whole, our earth as a whole. It's a time to really look at how we are connected to everything. We are all God, so to speak, because we're all a part of the universal spirit, the great spirit, you know, whomever you call it, whether it's God or you go by gods and goddesses or, you know, source or whatever word you use. We all are all part of that. We all have a connection. You know, we all have lines that, you know, it's a way of connect. It's easy. Once you, how do I break this down without being all chattery? When you quiet down enough, like we have the opportunity to now, it is easier to connect in with what we are already connected to, if that makes sense. So an easy exercise for that actually is, oh, the lovely trees, my favorite trees. I am just a tree lover and always will be. I have always had a connection with trees, and I rarely do I have a tree that doesn't talk to me. So I find it very easy, and I've heard from others too when they start trying to connect in with our nature, is that trees are pretty easy to connect with. So I would suggest if you have a chance, go outside, find an old tree, and just sit with it. You know, you don't have to physically be going and giving it a hug and looking like a weirdo, you know, if you care. I mean, I don't care. I hug trees, but some people You know, it might look at you a little strange if you're in a city park and hugging a tree. But you know what? They won't look at you strange if you put your back up against it, right, in your head, and you just relax and close your eyes. And then you open your mind, you open yourself up, you set your intention that you are going to connect in with this beautiful tree and listen. You should be able to feel if it's more feminine or masculine or androgynous. They actually do. You can, and they have personalities, and see if you can hear the fluttering communication. You know, they communicate within and out, as you know, with each other as well. So try that. So that what this is doing is really giving you the ability to open up when you start hearing these, clairaudient sounds and messages coming in through spirit. Use that and practice it. The other thing that a lot of people are commenting on is their clairsalience, their smelling. And that is, again, because we're slowed down. So when you smell grandma's cigarettes or grandpa's cigar or grandma's baking or, you know, your best friend who unfortunately passed away, you know, her perfume or, you know, something, or marijuana. I hear that one a lot. You know, someone who used to smoke pot and you smell that. That is them. They're there giving you a message. And yes, it's going to come across more because, again, we have time. We're slowing down, and that's, you know, have to look at the beautiful sides of things. You know, I believe, yes, you should be a realist, and, you know, but definitely I don't like pessimists at all. But look at the bright side. You can still be a realist and yet look at the glass as half full, right? You know, you realize what is happening, what's, you know, the detrimental effects that can occur. Yes, acknowledge them, but don't dwell on them. Look at the positives. Look at the time you're given. Even if you are one who is considered an essential worker, things should have still slowed down otherwise. There's not as many people out. You know, hopefully you have a little reprieve, but it's less chaotic, right? The energy all over the world, in this country and all over the world, is less chaotic. Even though we're in a complete state of hysteria in some regard, but yet feel it, feel the energy. The energy of Mother Nature is overtaking our, you know, group hysteria, so to speak, and it's calming it down. So if you think about that, you know, with the energy of Mother Earth and everything else is actually calming that energy down enough to where it seems calmer than normal. So really, you know, spread your energy out. Feel it. Feel how Mother Earth is coming in. You know, how her energies are just becoming beautiful. And the one thing I wanted to do on this beautiful Intuition Tuesday, I don't work with this Oracle deck very much, the Work Your Light Oracle cards, but I was called to pull a card for you guys. So we will do that. This will be just a group message for our Intuition Tuesday. So this is a collective message for us. And we've got, what do we got here? Collective message for our group. What's this one? Leap. This is leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. Wow. And this is a beautiful, beautiful thing, because what this is telling you is it's your time. You know, especially if you do have the time, extra time that you're not used to, this is your time. Go for what you want to do. Where's your passion? This could be, you know, starting a business. This could be embracing, you know, your spiritual side, learning something new, starting a new class, you know, starting a meditation, daily meditation type of thing. This could be huge too. This could be, you know what? You're finally going to get rid of all the crap that you don't need in your life. You know, you're going to take that leap. Maybe you're scared. Maybe you're a hoarder. And you decide, you know what, I'm going to do some real spring cleaning, get rid of stuff. That could be that. But this could be anywhere from something little like, you know, I'm finally going to read that book. I'm going to do it even though I have resistance. This is that getting past that resistance. Do you have things that you know you are good for you, that you should be doing, but you have such freaking resistance? This is what's telling you to take that damn leap and do it. And it's your time. And that is from what I get out of it. I can, of course, look and see if this has anything else to say, though. It says, life bends for the courageous. The universe wants to support you, but first you need to leap, to throw your life up in the air. Perhaps you know what you are being called to leap towards or away from, but are scared to make the move. Or maybe perhaps you are waiting for a big fat sign or instruction manual or permission to do so first. If this is you, then this card is your sign and permission slip to take a deep breath and leap into the unknown. It's scary to let go of all that we know and hope for something new. And it's normal to feel anxious at the thought of letting go of what we know for sure. But this is the unavoidable process of rising. And right now, this is how you are being called to live. Nature is constantly showing us how to live with courage. Fall comes every year and encourages the trees to loosen their grip, to allow what once was so full of life to fall away, leaf by leaf. For a moment, it feels like nothing will grow again. The branches are left bare without the comfort of what once was. But in the morn of spring, new shoots begin to appear and something new is born, and that is even more glorious than before. Beautiful, huh? And it is spring. So how about you bloom and take that leap? Bloom into that beautiful flower that you are. So that is all. I love you all very much. Sending you my love and that calming energy. And reach out if you ever have any questions or concerns, ideas. Always feel free to reach out to me. Okay. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Tuesday, guys. And we will chat soon. See ya.